The most soulful, magical and unsettling city in the entire world. Masterpiece of a dessert. Look how cute and cozy this place is. I love it so much about Italy. You have to see it, you have to come here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Turin. I know that so many of you have been waiting for this video for such a long time, and finally we are here, we're filming this wonderful city, and I'm so excited to share this place with you, to show you this city, to reveal all the secrets of this city, because there are so many of them, and to inspire you to come here and to visit Turin, because trust me, you want to after watching this video if you haven't been here yet. So without further ado guys, let's go and let's explore Turin together. Turin, guys, has so many important places and also important facts about this city, because Turin is the birthplace of Italian football. The first Italian football team was kind of born here, although not the first club, but just a team. And the first driverless underground line was also built here. And also Turin is of course the city of football, famous for its football team, and the city of cars, famous for the production of Fiat, one of the most iconic Italian car brands. Turin is also the birthplace of cremino, one of my favorite desserts, kind of a chocolate but not exactly, and so many other things. And Turin is of course the heart of Italian royal legacy, and I will tell you why in just a few moments. Something that is worth noting, guys, is that most big Italian cities have this kind of galleries, you know, like the shopping galleries, and they're quite old, and like, you know, the one in Milan and also in Naples and Bologna as well. But I think that from all the galleries that I visited so far, this one is definitely my favorite, because look at these intricate details. I think it's really, really beautiful. Guys, I love this place already. I haven't even tried my dessert yet, but it's a very peculiar cafe that is called Farmacia Chimica. It looks like an ex-pharmacy inside, and then outdoors you can sit with these beautiful views and look at this masterpiece of a dessert. I can't wait to try it. Looks really good. It's really, really good. It's perfect actually. You have this really nice crust, and then all these raspberries filled with custard. I'm a huge fan of both raspberries and custard, so honestly this cake is perfect for me. And I also got some coffee, and I really like this place because it's very central and the staff is very, very friendly. The cakes are good. The coffee smells good and tastes even better. So I can definitely recommend you this place. I will leave you a link down in the description box with this place and all other places that I visit in this video. So as always guys, you can have a complete itinerary of Turin basically. Guys, we just stumbled upon this wonderful bookshop. It's an international bookshop called Luxembourg, and here you can find not only Italian books but also English books and American authors. And when I'm going to check out the floor with all the English language books, I'm so excited. Just look how cute and cozy this place is. While walking here, guys, I clearly couldn't avoid mentioning that one of the most important Christian relics, the Holy Shroud, also known as the Shroud of Turin, is located right here inside the Cathedral of Turin. So yeah, if you want to see it, if you want to see this important religious relic, you know where to look for it. Your visit to Turin, guys, will not be complete without visiting the Royal Palace. Of course, this is the heart of the city. And I have to tell you, I've been to numerous royal palaces in my life, and this one is really, really impressive. Besides the area of the royal apartments with all the royal interiors that are so lavish and so beautiful, there is an art gallery and also an archaeological museum, and the collection here is wow, it's so great. So why is there a royal palace in the heart of Turin? Because since early 15th century, Turin was actually a part of the Duchy of Savoy, a very important Western European country that exists no more for obvious reasons. And from the middle of the 16th century, Turin was the capital of the Duchy of Savoy after the capital was transferred here from the French Chambéry. The country back then consisted of a part of modern Italy, of Piedmont and Aosta regions, and also part of France, where I have actually been this summer, and I will leave you a link to my playlist from France up here, and also even the Swiss Geneva. And if you haven't seen my video from Geneva, go watch it after this video. Also, guys, another interesting fact is that the last Duke of Savoy, Vittorio Emanuele II, became the first Italian king, the first king of the unified Italy. And I think that this should tell you something about the importance of the House of Savoy. You can feel it here in Turin that it used to be the capital, and the importance of the city is to not be underestimated. Guys, Turin is a magical city in quite a literal sense of this word. Some mystics actually believe that this place is where the two triangles, the triangle of white magic and the triangle of black magic, meet, and Turin happens to be at the side of both of these triangles. It is said, according to this mystical legend, that the white triangle is made of Turin, Prague and Lyon, the three cities of white magic, and then the black magic triangle is made of London, San Francisco and once again Turin. So basically in Turin the white and the black magic meet together and maybe even unite. And some people consider Turin to be a very mystical city. Giorgio de Chirico, a famous Italian artist, described Turin as the most soulful, magical and unsettling city in the entire world. I honestly don't know what was so unsettling about Turin for him, because I find it absolutely fascinating and I really love this city and enjoy it. But yeah, guys, there is something in the air. I strongly believe that this mystical energy, this special energy is everywhere in this city, and you really, really feel it when walking around the streets. And moreover, there are places that are closely linked to this magical stuff, magical rituals, or have a very unsettling past, or just different magical symbols are spread around the city. So yeah, I'm so excited to discover them, because I love a good magical story. So let's go, let's see what we can find here. Guys, there are so many cool places here in Turin and in other cities that I visit. However, sadly, Not everything makes it to the final cut of my videos, because sometimes when you're editing you have to cut something out, and it's really sad. And that's why I decided to relaunch my Patreon page with more travel posts, like weekly travel posts, and also with expat life posts, bi-weekly expat advice and details on life in Italy, as well as I said, weekly travel itineraries to different Italian cities. And actually I'm planning to include the itinerary of Turin, featuring more places with those not included in this video as well. So if you are interested, check out the link in the description box. You can subscribe and unsubscribe anytime you want. So yeah, check it out for more traveling, for more travel inspiration, and for also expat life information and many details. This place, Piazza Castello, is actually considered the center of the white magic of Turin. With its fountain in the middle, it is considered as, you know, the lightest and the best piazza of Turin in sense of good and evil magic. And I don't know about these things, however I can tell you that, yeah, in fact, the piazza feels quite light, and it's filled with people, and there are people playing tennis, because I think there is something happening now in Turin connected to tennis. And yeah, it's my fault, guys, I didn't research what's happening, what's going on, but I should probably go and ask. Anyway, I don't know if the fact that this piazza is considered as the good piazza, you know, the white magic piazza, is somehow linked to the fact that there is a royal palace right here. And maybe it goes back to the royal times, you know, when the royalty and the king or the duke were considered as the epitome of goodness. Who knows? I've already said that numerous times, but I really love the thing about Italy, that wherever you go, you change the city and you change the scenery completely. Like there are cities, obviously, there are cities that look like each other, but most cities, especially big cities, look completely different. And this is also the case of Turin. Turin doesn't look like the rest of Italy, architecturally speaking, and I feel like probably it's because of its French influence, because you can feel the French influence here, it having been, you know, the part of the Duchy of Savoy, with the part of France, and even the ex-capital in Chambéry. I think it's fascinating, you know, you go somewhere, like you spend 2 hours in the train, like I did today, and you find yourself in a completely different setting that doesn't look like anything back where you live or back where you've been before. I love it so much about Italy. One of the main reasons for me personally to visit Turin, and I highly recommend you to come here, if not for the city, but the city definitely deserves to be visited, but for the Egyptian Museum. Guys, the Egyptian Museum of Turin is a true jewel. I honestly have never ever been to a museum with the collection as rich as this one's. The Egyptian collection here is absolutely insane. This museum is officially the second largest to only Cairo's museum. However, it is said that the collection is like third largest after the Cairo's and the British Museum's collection. But guys, let me tell you something. I've been to the British Museum less than a month ago, and the British Museum's Egyptian collection is nowhere to be compared with the Turin's one, because it was way smaller. Like here, the collection is way richer. I don't know, maybe the collection might be bigger there, but it probably is not on display and is used for the research purposes. However, here, the collection, like the exhibition that you can see, everything that is on display here is absolutely mesmerizing. And speaking of the energy and magic and all this stuff, I believe that having so many important artifacts, religious artifacts that were used for the religious rituals, having so many mummies, having so many sarcophaguses, having so many things that date back to the Egyptian times, it definitely creates this very special energy. And some people, the mystics and others, say that the Egyptian Museum of Turin is actually where these whole energies, magical energies, get to their climax. I believe that this is true, because the energy you feel there what you perceive while being there and seeing this collection and being so close to these important artifacts is incredible. It really gives you goosebumps because this collection, guys, it's beyond your understanding. You have to see it, you have to come here. I highly, highly recommend you to. Guys, I believe that there are some cities that have to be discovered slowly, and maybe you even have to go there a couple of times to fully understand them and to fall in love with them. And it happened with me here in Turin. This is my second time now. And the first time I wasn't that impressed. I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't really impressed. This time, on the other hand, I'm in a complete awe of this city. And the very same thing happened to me with Bologna. The first time I went to Bologna, I didn't like it at all, but when I started living there and I started getting to know it, I fell in love with the city. If you don't know, guys, by the way, if you're new here, I'm an expat in Italy and I live in Bologna now. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button down below so you don't miss anything. Anyway, getting back to Turin, I feel like, yeah, you need to spend more time here to understand the city and to love this city and to discover all the secret places, to discover, you know, the soul of this city, because this is where the beauty of the city is. And probably this gloomy, moody weather today, I feel like it suits Turin better than the August heat. The first time I came here, I came here in the end of August and it was hot and sunny and maybe a little bit empty, and I wasn't that impressed for that reason as well. So I think today's weather is perfect. You know, there are some cities that look better in gray weather, and probably it's the case of Turin. Guys, Turin has so many interesting places to visit, so many things to see, and what I'm showing you today is actually just a really small part of the city, because to show you everything, I don't know, my video would have probably lasted at least an hour, if not more, and we'd have to spend a couple of days here. And I would love to come back and to show you more, to make more videos from Turin and to make more videos from other Italian cities and small towns and, you know, other travel vlogs. And if you want to help me, if you want to support my channel, please don't be shy and hit the thanks button down below, right near the like button. Now guys, as I've already shown you the center of the white magic in Turin, I obviously now have to take you to the center of the black magic in the city of Turin. And interestingly enough, as we are approaching the place that is said to be the center of the black magic here, there are more and more interesting places, cursed places even, here, like this palace. This palace, Palazzo Faletti di Barolo, guys, has this really chilling story of a woman who got married to the Count of Barolo and then died by suicide. And it is said that her ghost still haunts these walls. We are approaching the Black Magic Center after all. And here, guys, is the place where, according to the local mystics, the whole energy, the black energy, is being united and accumulated. This is said to be the center of the black magic of Turin, the black energy of Turin. You can see this fountain with these really disturbing figures, and it is said that the black angel is guarding this place, this piazza. And well, indeed, it looks way more chilling, differently to other parts of the city compared to other parts of the city. And who knows, guys? There have been lots of mystics here in Turin who lived here in Turin, and you can still visit their houses. And according to all of them, there is something dark in this area, and there is something mystical about Turin, and I truly believe it, because yeah, Turin is definitely a very distinguished city, and you feel this different energy here. I don't know if it's black or white, I'm not an expert, but you can really feel that it's different. The air is different. I don't know, something is in the air here. There is actually a very precise reason why this place has been historically associated with the dark arts. And it's because during the Roman times, around this place there was the execution place, the place where the Romans carried out the executions and later buried the victims. So it was kind of a necropolis here. And yeah, you know, probably if so many people have suffered here, if so many people have died here, I totally get why it was associated with just, you know, darker energy and who knows, even dark magic. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you enjoy Turin and that you feel inspired to come to this magical, in all senses, city. And I honestly enjoyed today so much. I'm falling more and more in love with the city and I would definitely love to be back here one day to make more videos for you. So as always, don't forget to put a thumbs up, comment and share this video with your friends. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. And thank you guys for being here and enjoy your day.